In today's video, I'm gonna share a simple recruiting tip that if you utilize this, it will change your recruiting processes forever. My name is William Metsäkylä, and my mission with this channel is to help you, fellow network marketer, to break free by helping you to become full-timer in this beautiful industry. Now, if you do have questions during this video, do use the comment section below, ask your questions, share your stories, share your feedback. I will be actively checking them through. And hey, with this introduction, let's just dive into the training. Have you ever been into a situation that you go to, let's say, a mall, and in that mall you run into a salesman, and this salesman sells you whatever the thing it is, package of pens, and the price of his package of pens is 20 euros, and he gives you his sales pitch. You listen to him, you're not really interested, and you try to tell the salesman that no thank you, I'm not interested about your pens. Well, the salesman doesn't give up because he's a good salesman and he knows that he doesn't let you go with the first no. So he continues. He continues with his pitch, and you start to think in your mind that how the heck could I get out of here? Well, you come up with the second strategy. Instead of just saying no to him, you say that, hey, could I have a flyer? Could I have some material of your pens so I could think it over? The salesman knows these tricks. He's not gonna let you go very easily. So he says to you that yeah, I can give you the material, but what it is that you need to think? And he continues with his sales pitch. And at this moment, you've been 3 to 5 minutes into his sales pitch, and you start to calculate in your head that, okay, 20 euros for a package of pens and get just straight out of here, or not pay that 20 euros and wait for the next 3, 5, 10 minutes, and already by now it feels that you've been there for eternity. So you start to do this equation is in your mind, that which one is more valuable, and then you end up paying the salesman 20 euros, getting the package of pens that you didn't want in the first place, just to get rid of him. Well, of course, I think everybody has been in that situation. And my question to you, the second question to you, is that do you do that in your network marketing business? Because that is what I used to do. When my beginning was struggling, but when we started to, or I've had a lot of struggles in my network marketing business, but one of the struggles that we faced once we were able to start recruiting people to our organization was that people, for some reason, they ended their career very fast. It was like a lot of people had 3-day careers, and we were like desperate with it. That how is it possible that we've spent all these hours, all this effort that we have put into to recruit this one person, going from long invitation process to long presentation process to long follow-up process, like literally throwing in hours of time, and the guy never shows up into get started training. We were so frustrated with it, and that might be that you have been in a similar position. I think many of us have been there, and it took a while for us to realize that we were the exact same salesman that I shared with you in the first example of this video. And what I mean by this is that many times we don't really want to give up on our prospects, and we try to sell them the opportunity of ours with great force and sales tactics. Now, this is like a bit of an art into it, because on the other hand, I do understand that when we present our opportunity, we need to sell our opportunity, because we need to be able to present our prospects the things that there would be in our business for them. So we do need to sell our opportunity. But we don't need to do that very desperately, because if you end up building your business, your organization with people that you end up desperately selling them, like the man sold the pens to you, the truth is that you, even though your recruiting numbers might be high, you still don't end up developing a great sales organization that would give out and would perform great revenues. So what I recommend you to do is that start paying attention to your sales process when you recruit other people, and start paying attention to that how much of a forcing are you putting in, how much of these sleazy sales tactics are you using in order for you to get that one recruit. And if you see that there is not a lot of natural processes, but everything that you do is this sales tricks and sales tactics, become conscious about them and start changing. Because in reality, in today's world, what I do when I recruit people, and I've sponsored hundreds of people around the globe with presentations that literally last less than 60 seconds. And the key here is that I don't spend time on these sleazy sales tricks and sales tactics. I will simply be there for you. I will give you a well-thought pitch, well-thought presentation, and if you choose that you are not interested about my opportunity, I'm not going to waste time with you, because I know that with this method I close 20% of my contacts. So there is no reason, anyways, if I take 50 people, 10 of them will start in my organization. So why would I start spending a crazy amount of times with those 40 people who are anyways going to say no? So it's not about turning every no to a yes, it's rather about recognizing the absolute no's in an instant and just letting them go. Now, if you want to become super recruiter, master recruiter, I do have an entire coaching program for that called the Recruiting MasterClass. And I'm gonna leave a link for that in the description, because that is a coaching program that will, first of all, unstuck your recruiting. It will help you with the whole process from prospecting, inviting, all the way to building up for you word by word these ultimate presentations, is how I call them, the 60-second presentation formula that allows you to close 20% of your contacts. And then there is the follow-up secrets model. So it's the entire recruiting formula. You can first of all hit down the recruiting obstacle for yourself, but you can as well utilize that course to duplicate that effective recruiting method throughout your organization. But anyways, at this point, either you choose to join the Recruiting Masterclass or not, but start paying attention to your presentations, that how much do you use sleazy sales tactics so that you are not one of the guys who's selling the packages of pens. Now, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did get value. If you did get value, like the video, subscribe to the channel. You will be notified for the further videos. And in the near future, there will be some giveaways shared with subscribers and things like that. So that's also a good reason to subscribe. So thank you one more time. And my mission for you one more time, my fellow network marketer friend, is to help you break free by helping you to become full-timer in this beautiful industry. I intend to keep that promise, so speak to you soon.